In your very question you have answered. If someone asks you which is the beginning point of a ball, a tennis ball, what you would say? Where does it begin? In a circle, every point is a beginning and every point is an end. So creation is a continuous process. In the same way, dissolution is also a continuous process. There is spring here, there is summer here, and there is winter in the south side, south hemisphere. So at the same time, on this planet, there is summer and winter together, but in different places. Isn't it? In the same way, there is creation, there is destruction. Old people are dying, new babies are being born. So it is not linear. Creation is spherical. So when there is spherical dimension to it, it is spherical in dimension, there is no beginning, no end. This is what the Vedas say. The Vedas say, God is not born because he never had a beginning. And so does his creation. Creation is changing. So it's called no beginning and no end. Understand? Like sphere. It is doesn't begin, doesn't end. Appears to be. Sun appears to rise and set. Does it really rise or set? No. Sun is just glowing in one place. So what appears, they called Maya. It appears to be. But in reality, there is no beginning, no end. That is why God or divinity is considered beyond time. The moment there is time, there is beginning, there is end. Because time is the measure between two events. And space is the measure between two objects. But divinity is beyond time, beyond space, and all time and space are inside that. Like the sky. Clouds move in the sky. But where is the beginning of the sky? Where is the end of the sky? No, there is no beginning, no end. So in the ocean of divinity, the whole existence is. So the ancient people said, Sat means it exists. It is neither born nor dies. It simply exists. Chit means it is conscious and it is bliss. 3 qualifications to divinity. It exists, it is conscious, it is bliss. Then 5 functions to divinity. What? If it is conscious, it should be doing something. It creates within itself. Like wave is not coming from outside, but within the water the wave comes, right? So within the divinity, creation happens. It is maintained in the same space and it destroys in the same space. Like from the mud you build the house. In the mud or in the earth, the house remains. When you destroy the house, it still remains on the earth. When you destroy the earth, the bricks don't fly off in the sky. The brick comes from the mud. When it is built, it remains in the mud. When it is destroyed, it goes back to the mud. In the same way, the whole creation is in God, is created, maintains, and it dissolves back. And then divinity hides and then blesses. These are 2 more functions. 5 functions: creation, maintenance, destruction, hiding, and blessing. Because you don't, it's not obvious, you can't see it everywhere. So it hides. Means it is veiled. It gets veiled. Like the roots of the tree are veiled. They are under the ground. You can't see the roots. Can you see the roots? Only sometime when you dig, you see the root. In the same way, God is hiding in the whole creation in everybody. If you have an eye, you see Him in everything, in everybody. The divinity hides. Love is hiding in the whole world. You know, there are millions of people. Only when you interact with them, you can feel their love. Isn't it? Huh? How do you know whether somebody has love or not? If you never talk to them, if you have never had any interaction, if you don't even look at them, you don't even feel that. Right? So in the same way, the good qualities in every human being is hiding. It needs an opportunity to come and blossom. In the same way, talent. How do you know someone has a beautiful voice? Only when they sing. The voice is always there. But when they sing, you can hear, you can appreciate. So good qualities is hiding in every human being. In the same way, divinity is hiding in everybody. Only time and now and again, it manifests. And then, Anugraha means it blessings. It gives you blessings, fulfills your wishes, grants you things that you want. That power is also with the divinity. The 5 functions. 3 qualities and 5 functions to the divinity. Yeah. Now you must remember, you are not the same person who were there yesterday, day before, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 1 year ago. You are not the same person. Your mind is like a river. It's flowing all the time. Different thoughts. Some things are same in you, but most of the things are not same. It's different. That which is same in you, that which doesn't change, doesn't do any mistake. What does mistake is that which changes. And that you who did mistake has gone already. You can't catch hold of them. Like you can't take 2 dips in the same river. Once you dip in a river and get up, that water is already moved. So there is fresh water in the river all the time. Right, isn't it? There is a beautiful story about Lord Buddha. A gentleman was so angry at Buddha because his children all went to Buddha's meditation sessions. And they would sit the whole day there, meditate, not attend to his business. Natural. Father got so upset. All that counted for him is only money, 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 money. Thought of money all the time. And here our children become more intelligent. They think money is not all that is needed in life. There is something more. When Lord Buddha came, they all got attracted to Lord Buddha, so they went. All his children sat and meditated. They were engaged in meditation, satsangs. So his father got angry. He came, who is this guy who has come to our city and spoiled our children, young people? So he came with all anger, shivering with anger. He just looked at Buddha and just spat on his face. When he did it, Buddha just simply wiped his face, and there was no change in him. He had the same serenity smile. And this man couldn't stand there anymore. He went back. He went back and the whole night he couldn't sleep. Because the presence, the energy of Buddha was so strong, and it just transformed him. Just being in front of him for a second, for a few minutes, spatting on his face. He has never seen a person who did not react and be smiling and so serene. So he couldn't sleep, that brought him such a big change. He started thinking about what is life, who am I, what do I do? I have enough money to take care of another 5 generations. Why I am doing this, why I am so angry at my children? If they are happy, that's all I want. What is the purpose of money? It is to bring happiness. If money doesn't bring happiness, brings you a lot of misery, what is the use of that money? These thoughts kept coming onto his mind automatically. Next day, he went to Buddha, fell at his feet and said, please forgive me. I was not in my senses. I made a blunder, made the greatest mistake in my life. So Buddha looks at him, says, I can't forgive you. All the disciples sitting there were shocked. He said, what Buddha is saying? I can't forgive you? This man is crying. And he says, I can't forgive you. He is an ocean. We thought he is an ocean of compassion. He always forgives. Big mistakes. Then Buddha smiles and says, see, the person whom you are angry at is no longer here. If I ever meet him, I will tell him to forgive you. Forgive that person who did the mistake. And he said that chance is not there. So he told him, see, you are not the same man today. That angry man who came yesterday is gone, finished. You are a new man. Every moment, life is like a flowing river, fast flowing river. You are new. Put your attention on that. So you don't need to forgive yourself. You don't need to forgive anybody. Just wake up and see. Life is such. Life is a drama. All the wrong things you did, you learnt a great lesson. And all the wrong things made you somewhere, all this brought you so much misery. And all the misery that you got in your life gave you depth. You become a deep personality. You became a deep person. Don't commit the same mistake again. So it gives you the depth. And the joy in your life gives you an expansion. Expanded awareness. So take it for granted you are forgiven. The fact you are on this planet is you are forgiven. You know, the name in Sanskrit for Mother Earth, the planet Earth, is forgiver. Kshama means forgiveness, and Kshama is the name of the earth. Earth is Kshama. Someone is digging the earth with, what do you call it, sickle, shovel. He puts dynamite in the earth and makes hole. And what does the earth give you? Water. See, you are so tired digging on me. Okay, drink some water. It gives you pure, sweet water. You dig deeper, it gives you, okay, you are not satisfied with water, come on, take gold. Take what you need. The earth is giving you all the time. all that you do, the earth always gives you the best, gives you more and more. So earth is called Kshama, means the forgiver. What great, in the very word is the function also. This is the beauty of Sanskrit language. Parna, we call the leaves are called Parna. You know why they are called Parna? Because Pa means to attract the sun rays, that which takes the sun rays and takes the bad air and gives you good. That's called Parna. Photosynthesis is mentioned in its very name. So you are forgiven, just don't think about it. You are given a role to play, that's it. Always think you have a role to play, you play it, and that's it. So you need not try to forgive yourself. Our trying to forgive ourselves is the biggest problem. See that nature has given you this role to play. God has asked you to do this work. You have done it. That's how you should see the past. Okay? That's finished. Done. Gone. And forgiving others, you should just wake up and see they were not in their consciousness, so they make mistakes. If they were wise, they would not have made mistake. So when they were not wise, they make a mistake and they are going to reap the fruit of that action. So you give compassion and you bless them, let them not suffer too much because of their wrong action. Let their wrong action reduce their suffering. Let their wrong action be forgiven. Let their mind become more knowledgeable and go in the right path. So when someone does a mistake, you have compassion or blessing for them. Music, if it is taken as an entertainment, has less energy, less healing power. But the music, when sung as satsang with full heart and devotion, in meditative state or among the meditators, or by the meditators, then its power is much more. You might have heard many concerts, but when you sit and join the satsang, don't you feel it's much different? How many of you feel it's different? Almost everyone. An entertainment music has a different value. It only entertains the intellect. But the music in satsang affects the whole body, because in this satsang, in the satsang music, the energy that overtakes your whole consciousness. It affects every cell of our body. It energizes us, enriches us. Is it not your experience? When you sit in satsang and listen to music, it's an uplifting feeling. Now, for God's sake, don't try to get more faith, more devotion. No. Whatever you have is more than enough. If you think you don't have and try to have, you are in a big problem. You should know you have maximum faith and maximum devotion, and that's it. Period. Okay? That's it. You have maximum faith, maximum devotion. Period. No more thinking, doubting one's own devotion or faith. It is there. Whatever is truth, if it's a true devotion, true faith, it is there. Nobody can take it. It may appear to have gone for some time, but really doesn't go. Comes right back. You know. These doubts are temporary. That's why doubts are called like clouds. They just come and go. Clouds are temporary. Sky is permanent. Why do you want to make cocktail of compassion and joy? You don't need to mix your soup and dessert. You have soup at a different time and then dessert at a different time. I have no objection if you want to do it. It's like adding Tabasco sauce in your pudding. You can't be compassionate with people who are happy. Your compassion can only flow with people who are suffering, who are miserable. And you can't be happy with the miserable people. If someone is miserable, you go there, "Hi, I'm so happy." You can't go to a hospital and say, "I am at the top of the world." Make those people who are crying more miserable. And go to a funeral procession and say how to be happy and joyful. Today is the joyous, happiest day of my life. You better be careful. You may have to cover yourself with a lot of shields. Compassion flows where there is suffering. And joy is when there is achievements, there is fulfillment. When there is happiness, joy is natural. Now, how to combine joy and sorrow together? Life anyway offers you. There are many such confusing situations, events in your life where you don't know whether to cry or laugh. Many such events happen. So you don't even have to make an effort to combine it at that time. Okay? Be 100%. When you are happy, be happy at that moment. When you are expressing compassion over a miserable situation, be their compassion. Don't try to bring smile in people's face there. You know, it will come on its own. Take its time. I would say yes. Music is harmony among the sounds. When different sounds are brought in some rhythm, in some harmony, it becomes music. Otherwise you call it noise. In life also, when your body, mind, breath, everything rhymes in a rhythm, life becomes musical. Life becomes harmonious. Music is that right brain activity which is needed in life. Without music, your development cannot be 100%. That's why as a child, first thing you started doing is singing. Oh. A child even speaks musical. Logic comes later, thinking comes later, music comes first in a child. So does the entire creation. The whole creation is singing. Because in the whole creation there is certain rhythm. When your mind is caught up in the web of thoughts and worries all the time, music brings it a relief. Music helps children to study better also. It helps in memory, it helps in logic and thinking abilities. It soothes your heart, brings you peace, and it enriches different emotions. Emotions cannot be created without music very often. Not always though. That's why to create some emotion, the film industry always uses music. Here is one of the film directors sitting, he knows that. Isn't that so? If you want to create a feeling of fear, then come dun 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 dun, something like that. Oh, very fearful. The music creates that fear. Suspense created by, compassion created by music. Love created by music. They're called 9 different moods of minds. They all have different tunes or different rhythms and tunes. Only those tunes create those particular emotions within you. The ancient classical music or dance, they always had all these 9 different, they call bhavas, 9 rasas, or 9 different juice, tastes or modes of mind. And each of those modes has a particular tune. And an actor is very proficient if they can do all this. Funny, angry, worried, loving, caring, compassionate, suspicious, suspense, all these different modes. They were all quantified, categorized in music. Whether you want or not, music is there in your life. Even if you don't like music, I don't think there is anyone who says that. Even then, when the day you are very calm, quiet, you start humming. At least while taking shower, you will start humming. Music is such a part of human life as it is any other animals also. That we don't know still, but it is said in one of the Vedas, Gandharva Veda, that different animals respond to different tunes. It is very interesting. The whole knowledge of music, how thousands of years ago people know it all and quantified them. They say there are 63 major tunes. And one among them has 2000 subtunes, like that each one of them have many offsprings. There's a certain tunes are good in taming elephants, certain tunes are good for snake charm, particular tunes. Like this, different tunes are attributed to different animals also. There's a lot about it, but in satsang you sing, don't worry about whether you are a good singer or a bad singer, no, don't worry. Just join the chorus. Everyone sing together. No need to analyze your own singing. It should be natural. Angels are just energy. Don't try to look for an angel with wings flying somewhere or sitting in the corner of your home. Wings simply indicates they are mobile, they move. Energies are what are called angels. Subtle energy. And they're all over. Here, see how many angels are sitting here. Within you, when there is a positive qualities in you, is your angel. When a demonic quality appears out of you, you are a demon. When positive qualities are expressed through you, you are angel. When demonic qualities are expressed through you, you are a demon. What? Demon. When negative qualities are expressed through you, you are a demon. So, sing and dance and spend time in knowledge, angels will hover around you then. Okay. The more we are soft in our heart, the more we are in tune with the truth, the holistic nature, we are tuned with the divinity deep within, angels will come and serve us. Angels are the positive energy in the creation. They're subtle but true. So don't try to see them. If they appear here and there, it's fine. Tell them hi. I don't remember the question, but I know I can make any answer interesting.